I am definitely a dreamer, and I have big dreams. I have a lot more things that I'm dreaming for and goals that I want to accomplish. And so I thought today that we would just talk about big dreams. This land is one of my dreams come true, one of our big ones. We've always dreamed of having land way out in the country, secluded, hardwood forest and natural resources of water and creeks and just land with good fertile soil to be able to grow and build our own farm and have all these farm animals that we're starting to acquire. It's just always been a dream of Gene and mine both. And God made this possible about 5 years ago. So that is one of our dreams, one of our big dreams that has come true. I have thousands of ideas, things in my head all the time about things that I want to create, things that I want to do, things that I want to accomplish and achieve. I have lots of ideas and lots of things that I want to do. And I'm really good at writing everything down, writing all my ideas down, writing all my dreams down, writing out detailed plans of how to bring those to fruition. I'm really good at drawing out plans of ideas that I have. And I'm really good at praying about them and thinking about them to death. I have shelves lined with journals and sketch pads and drawings of ideas and things that I want to do because I'm really good at that. But unless I put action to those things, they're just words on paper and ideas in my head. So I'm definitely a big dreamer with lots of dreams and goals and ideas, but God's been hammering in my head the past year that unless I put action to those thoughts and ideas and think steps that I need to take to make those dreams come true, that they're never going to happen. A lot of times dreams seem impossible. It just seems like a dream way up there in the sky somewhere, and they just seem absolutely impossible. It's fun to dream about them, but really, are they really going to be able to come true? But God's been hammering in my head over the past year that if I want to see my dreams come true, then I've got to get out of the boat and start walking on water if I want to see impossible things become possible. As long as I stay in my comfortable boat, my comfortable, safe, secure boat, where I don't have to risk failing, or I don't have to take any risk, and I'm safe right here in this boat. Nothing's gonna happen to me in this boat. No, I'm not gonna be embarrassed. I'm not gonna fail. I'm not gonna have to take a risk. I'm not gonna possibly lose money or anything like that. I'm gonna stay safe in my little boat. As long as I stay here, then that's where I'm going to remain, in my safe little boat. And I'm never going to be able to achieve the dreams that I have, because a lot of my dreams seem impossible. They seem financially impossible. They seem physically impossible. They just seem impossible. Like, I don't know, maybe sometimes I think I'm not worthy of them coming true. But what God's been telling me is, as long as I stay in this boat, I'm never going to see those dreams come true. But if I'll step out of my comfortable boat and I'll keep my eyes focused on Him, every step of the way, keeping my eyes focused on Jesus, then He'll make it possible for me to walk on water. He'll make it possible for those impossible dreams to be possible. But I've got to take action and get out of my comfortable boat and start walking. So in about 3 weeks, I'm going to be 50 years old. I can't believe it, but 50. I'm about to turn 50. And I feel like I'm entering the third quarter of my life. I mean, let's be real, I got about 15 good years left in me of grind, of going hard. I hope I do anyway. I gotta get a little bit more healthy if I'm gonna achieve that, but I hope I got about 15 more good years of grind and going hard. And even in those 15 years, I know I'm gonna be a lot slower than I am today, because I'm a lot slower today than I was just 5 years ago. But, you know, no matter how healthy we are, no matter how good we take care of our bodies, no matter what we do, as you age, you slow down. I mean, that's just the way it works. You slow down. You can't do as much as you could do when you were 20 or 30 or 40 when you're older. Gene and I kind of got a little bit of a late start in our lives on this farm dream of ours. A lot of people are starting their farms in their 20s and 30s, and Gene and I were in our late 40s starting this farm, and in our 50s trying to get it going. But to build the infrastructures and all the foundations of a farm is a lot of hard, intense work. Building fences and building buildings and building the greenhouse and hauling in soil and all the different things that it takes to build the infrastructures of this farm is super hard work. And basically it's just Gene and me doing it. Now, my older son Chase has moved back home, and he is jumping in and being a huge part and really, really helping us. And he's really into it. And I'm super excited about that. But we still have a whole lot to do to get this farm to be where I want it to be. And this is one of our big dreams, is to have a self-sustaining farm, to be able to grow and raise a lot of our own food, and to be able to have a profitable farm to make money on the farm, and for it to be a retirement for us. And even an early retirement, hopefully, for Gene. We're hoping to be able to get everything paid off and get the farm established and built and making some money so that we can retire, and the farm will be some extra income for us in our retirement. That's our goal, that's our dream, that's our plan, and that's what we're working towards. Now, I'm not saying I only got 15 good years left in me and then I'm just gonna sit in a rocking chair and kick back. I'm not saying that at all. I'm hoping that I'm still going to be ziplining and hiking to waterfalls in the jungle and working in my garden every single day and working on our farm every day. That's my hopes. But I'm talking about the strength and the energy to build a farm. So it's been heavy on my spirit this past year that, you know, I am moving into the third quarter of my life, and if I'm gonna achieve all the goals and dreams that I have, then it's now or not. Like, I've got to quit thinking about it and quit dreaming about it, and quit writing about it and quit planning about it, and start doing it, because it's now or it's not going to happen. So let's talk about dreams for a minute. Everybody's got dreams. I don't care how young you are. I don't care how old you are. You're dreaming for something. And when you reach those dreams, then you're dreaming for something else. Everybody's got dreams. Everybody's got goals and things that they desires and things that they want to achieve. Your dream may be to be able to retire and work in your garden every day. Your dream may be to be the lead designer in a fashion industry. That was my dream at one point in my life. When I was in high school, I was going off to New York to be a fashion designer. And that was my first degree, was fashion merchandising and design. But I realized quickly that that's not what was for me at all. And dreams change. So see, dreams change too. You might think that this is what you want and you're dreaming for it and you go for it, and then you realize, hey, this really isn't what I want. And then you have another dream. Today I wanted to share with you the 3 biggest things that I'm dreaming for. And you know, sometimes it's hard to put your dreams out there. Sometimes it's hard to be vulnerable and put your dreams out there, because when you do, there's always going to be somebody that discourages you, and really you should guard your dreams and only share those with people that you can trust, like your big dreams that you're really dreaming for. You might want to hold on to those and guard those and just share those with the people that you truly trust and that you know are going to rally behind you and encourage you and help you achieve those dreams. Not try to knock you down and make you feel like you'll never achieve them. That is not who you want to share your dreams with. So I'm just going to be transparent with you guys today and put myself out here and share 3 big things that I'm dreaming and believing God for. My first dream is to live a healthy, active, fit life. I've always battled with my weight, always. I can remember in 3rd grade realizing I was fat, and I've always struggled with my weight. It has always been the giant in my life that taunts me and hinders me and stops me. And it's always been a battle for me. I've been on a diet since 3rd grade. I've been on a diet. I've tried every diet. I've done everything probably that there is out there to do. I've probably lost 500 pounds throughout my lifetime. I mean, I really have always struggled with my weight. I've always had to watch every single thing that goes in my mouth. And if I caved any, I gained weight. I have a super slow metabolism, and the older I get, the slower it's getting. And I've always battled this giant. I'm 50 years old, and I've gained quite a bit of weight the past few years, and I'm having a really hard time getting it off. And I really want to conquer this giant in my life. I want to defeat him. I want to lose this weight, and I want to be active and fit and healthy. And that is something that I have dreamed for all my life. Just about all my life. That's something that I've dreamed for. That has been my goal. Every year when it's time to make New Year's resolutions, lose weight is on my New Year's resolution. And I want to conquer this thing and not have to battle it anymore. I don't want to go on a diet. I want to live a healthy lifestyle and be healthy. I've already shared my 2nd dream with you, which is this farm. Jean and I have dreamt for a long time to have our own self-sustaining farm so that we can grow most of our own food and so that it can be profitable, so that we can retire early and it can be a retirement profit. It can be a way that we can make more money while we're retired. And so that we can pass on this farm and this heritage to our sons and our grandchildren. And that is my 2nd biggest dream, and that's what we're working really hard towards right now. Now my 3rd dream, and this is one probably that scares me the most and one that I'm probably the most insecure about, but I have 2 books in my heart that I want to write. And I guess I'm so insecure about it because I don't have, my degree's not in journalism, it's not in writing, wasn't an English major, nothing like that. And I mean, to write a published book, that's pretty big dreaming to me. But I know it's something that God has planted a seed in my heart quite a few years ago. And I really hope that I can achieve that. One of the books that I want to write is a devotional about a mother's unconditional love. Just a mother's love for her sons. And really that book, my purpose of writing that book is I want to be that person to someone that I desperately needed. Now, the other book that I want to write is a beautifully photographed, inspirational gardening book, full of garden advice and tips and tricks and encouragement and devotions in the garden. And I really want to write that book. I really want to write both of these books, and they're in my heart. I've got stacks of journals that really just need to be composed into a book. But that's one of those dreams that just seem like unreachable and way out there, but I'm going to start working towards it. So I realized the only way that I'm ever going to accomplish these dreams is to make some changes, some serious changes, and to get out of my comfortable boat, start taking action, keep my eyes on God, start moving, start walking on water. I can't keep doing things the way that I'm doing and expect for my dreams to come true. So that leads me to my word of the year that God has given me for 2021. And actually my word for the year is actually 4 words. But it's, God really spoke this into my spirit since December. Develop disciplines and dove focused. But I'm going to share about that with you guys next week. But thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you for letting me share my dreams with you. And, you know, if you feel comfortable, share your dreams with me. Put your dreams or something, even if it's just one thing that you're dreaming about, that you're believing God for, put it in the comments and let me believe with you. I'll believe with you. I'll rally behind you. I'll be your cheerleader. I'll be your prayer warrior. I'll pray for you. I'll believe with you that your dreams are going to come true. Because you see, I believe that God wants to give us the desires of our heart. We're His children, and He wants to give us the desires of our heart. And I also believe that whatever that desire is that we're so passionate about that we can't get away from it, that God put that there. And He wants to make that dream come true for us. If you put your dream in the comment, I'm going to pray for you and I'm going to believe with you that God's going to make that come possible for you. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today, and I'll catch you on the next video. God bless you.